terms of their logical thinking. You can't compare it together. They have different thinking faculty. And with that, more value to your life.
Now, don't you think that lady too? She can also choose. Now, okay, this one is. It's
not normal. It's not normal for a
guys,
to marry.
Guys,
it's not normal. It's abnormal.
It's you and me, it's what you need. I got it.
Yes, hi guys, I'm David Wadia, and I'm happy to be live on this channel again.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'm Akinomi Jami by name. I'm happy to be on this channel today.
Okay, you're welcome. Please let me welcome them. These are my wonderful colleagues. And yesterday we were having an argument, not really argument. I think we were talking about some things, and they were sharing their own belief, based on their perspective, what they believe about a certain. As you can see, you already see it on the title, guys. So I'll be hearing from them. Let's hear from them. I decided to bring camera in front of them so that they can say this to the camera, so that you two can so that you can learn from what they are saying. Then you justify reason why you are supporting David or you're supporting Jamie. So now let's hear from them. So I think David will be talking first.
Let him talk first, since
so he should talk first.
He's arguing for, and I'm arguing against.
Okay, not really against you.
Okay.
So he's arguing against you because literally he's arguing against you because it's right. Then you are saying you are right. Okay.
Sure.
I'm not supporting anybody because everybody has a reason. You have a reason for saying something. So let's hear. Okay, let me just tell you the topic. I think the topic is, what's the topic we're talking about?
Is one wife enough for a man?
Okay, Jamie was saying Jamie is a married man. Anyway, guys, he's married. Okay. Jamie was saying, I think he was talking about marrying more than one wife. And David was saying no, just one wife, and one wife is okay. So let's hear from them. Let me not talk on their behalf. Let's hear from them. They all have their reason. So let's hear their reason.
Thank you so much. A man marry more than a wife. That's what I believe.
And why?
Reason being that being a man, we have a lot of reasons. When marriage is involved in the life of a man, as we've known that a marriage is a legal union between let's say husband and wife.
Okay. It's husband and wife, right? Or husband and wives?
Husband and at the initial stage, the normal definition given to it is between husband and wife.
Okay, I think that's one point.
But now for me, it is a marriage is a legal union between husband and wives.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's marriage.
Okay, David, let's hear from you.
Okay, now me, I know of marriage to be a union between one man and one woman. Now, we know these days we are having marriage between men and men, women and women, but from inception we know marriage should be a union between a man and a woman.
Okay.
So now my colleague here says he prefers, or he says it's even necessary.
No, I think let me.
He said it's necessary for a man to marry more than one wife, and it's important. And so I was like, no, it's not.
I think in quotes, this was what he said. He said, as a man, one wife cannot be enough for you.
Exactly.
Like if you are a real man, one wife cannot be enough for you. Like you cannot be a real man and still have one wife. So let's hear. He has his reasons anyway. So
thank you so much. That the normal definition given to marriage has from onset that is a legal union between a man and a woman, like husband and wife. But I'm telling him today things are subjected to changes. We have many books written by different professors in the past, whereby reviews they do review them from year to year. With that of marriage, even being looking at it on a normal perspective, a woman is not going to be enough for a man.
Okay.
I have a lot of reason to back myself up, in which I'm going to table it out, and we are here to discuss it out.
Okay.
Firstly, let's take a look. A man why are you going to be enough on a normal circumstances, logical thinking that why will a woman should be enough for a man? It's not going to be enough.
Why?
Thank you. I'm still coming. Look, let's take a look from the level of population in this country now.
Okay.
As at the last population census in our country, we can see the result of the ladies in the country. We have the married ones, we have those that are yet to be married. Even if we can compare the numbers of those that are yet to be married and the level at which people are giving birth to ladies nowadays, it is increasing day by day.
So
and look, yes, number of girls nowadays, it is increasing day by day. You can't now compare it with that of the boys. My question, my brother, who is going to marry those available girls?
Okay.
You're asking me who is going to marry. Now, what is the essence of love in the first place? Now, I can't get married to someone I don't really love. It can never be possible. Honestly, why? Why should I get married to someone I don't love? It's when I marry someone I don't love, that is when I can say, okay, I'm bringing in another wife. It's not that excuse of you saying the population of the female is more. That's not an excuse.
Discipline for you to
be committed. Yes. Exactly. That's not an excuse, because is the same God that actually created them that will actually find their spouse for them.
Okay, for me, I know that there's a man and a woman. There's a man for a woman and there's a woman for a man.
There's a man for every woman, a woman for every man. Now so they go to
Thank
you.
So
take you on to that again before leaving that point.
Okay.
I let you to know that the the optimum level at which we are having ladies nowadays, it is incomparable. Look at now. We still comparing that of those are yet to be married. Addition of the widows, we have the divorcee.
We have widowers too now.
We have widowers that are
and we have the divorcee that actually
even
male
with
too.
the level of the widower, the man in which he is not having wife again. We still have some reasons that at least we still need to put all these ladies into consideration.
Okay, are you saying
yes,
a widower should marry, like as a single guy, or let's say as a married man who has a wife?
If there is mutual relationship, a single guy can go up with a widower
that
too.
means you are marrying a widower out of pity. You're not actually marrying the widower out of love.
From that pity, love will generate.
It can never generate.
It will.
If love is not the first thing that brings about the attraction, it can never be the last thing. It's not possible.
For me, love alone is not enough.
Sure. But now, if you are marrying someone because of something else aside from love, in the long run, you will definitely marry another person because you didn't love the person. I hope you understand.
I'm with you. Let's take a look at something now. In terms of marrying a lady, normally, biologically, a lady is not enough for a man. A lady is not enough.
Okay, are you talking about like
sexually
sexual satisfaction?
Yes, sexual satisfaction. Let's take a look from that as well.
I think Jamie is saying,
let us be realistic with what is going on. Let us just don't let us hide under the umbrella of saying that me and my wife. Let us come out plainly. Why would I have a wife at home still going out there to go and be making love with other ladies illegally? It is allowed for me in the Nigerian constitution. Allowed to marry once it is done legally. You can marry a lady, add another one to it. Once you can do it legally, it is allowed. Legally. The constitution has been reviewed. Let's go through the constitution.
I've not heard about that. Have you? Okay.
So you can search on that.
Okay.
It is allowed.
Okay. But do you actually think your wife would be
happy marrying someone else?
Marrying somebody else. What do you think? Okay, let's put it this way. Do you discuss this thing with your wife? Like did your wife know about you? Possibility of getting married to another person. Let's come to that.
Thank you. My wife, since the day we started talking of love, I want to marry you, I've been introducing that to her. I love you, and that can't stop me from getting married to another lady.
I think that's where,
and she knows me for that this man He's not a man that is going to marry a woman. He's going to marry a wife. He's still having access to any ladies, but he's going to do it legally. Know that he promised me that he's going to marry another wife, but he's doing it illegally. That one is not good.
Okay, I have a question to ask now.
Okay.
This is your wife that you told that you're going to marry a second wife now.
That she agreed?
That she agreed. Now, do you really think a lady will actually allow, like willingly allow her husband to get married to a second wife? Do you no? Now put yourself in her shoes. Do you think you'll be happy hearing your husband telling you that he wants to bring in a second wife?
I think there's a point you have not mentioned. You know, it was actually saying something like sexual satisfaction. Like only one woman cannot satisfy a man.
Okay, now
is that true?
See,
No, you're a man. I don't know.
I belong to the school of thought that one woman can satisfy a man.
Can one woman satisfy you?
Yes, definitely. Okay. Now, see, let me tell you something. Now, when you love a woman, having sex with her is like having sex, like having, as long as you're having sex with her. And I can't have sex with someone I don't really love, honestly. Now, having sex with her, even after 50 years, see, for the fact that you love her, like the sex is just like as if this is the first time. Now, okay, will you put yourself in her shoes too? Because you are saying now that you have the right to marry, to have sex with other ladies.
But for me,
why can't she also? Why can't that your wife also have sex with other men?
What if one man cannot satisfy your wife?
Exactly. What if one man can't satisfy her?
Thank you. Legally, I'm talking legally. Like
legally
in the sense that since the way it's supposed to be, it's not a matter of belief presently now. I'm not adding the religious aspect to it. Okay. It should be a normal flow now, the normal ground. Let's take a look of, you asked the question that if my wife think like going out to go and make love.
Yes, like even if
she accepted, and on the nose when you call something marriage, a lady must have made up her mind that me and my guy. But for the guy, the lady must add it to her intention that this guy is not for me alone.
It's not possible.
Wait, allow me to talk, my brother. I think this allow me to talk, please. Allow me to talk.
Oh, it's true. That's belief.
I think it's saying
belief.
I told you, I expressed myself to my wife.
I think that's
yes.
Don't have any problem.
And that's how it's supposed to be for everyone.
Hello.
I would see.
It's not possible.
Wait.
It's not possible.
How did he want it to? I want to let you know something now that no matter how you love your wife, you can't put on a shirt for 2 good years.
Okay.
In which a shirt that you are using, one of your favorite shirts, okay, for example, you can't use it for 2 years that you won't get another one, or it will turn to wear and tear.
This is where commitment comes.
Don't you think?
You love that shirt very well. For example,
yes.
You love the shirt very well, and what can make you to be putting on the shirt for thousands of years if you are opportune to live for thousands?
This is where commitment comes.
Can you see? You love the shirt, really?
Yes.
But what makes you to get another shirt? Excuse me. Can you answer that question?
Let me now tell you something.
It's love. The love is there for the shirt. If you are allowed, if you are allowed to be putting on the shirt every day, you are good to be using the shirt. But once you now say that, let me change the shirt. Why are you changing, my brother? Why can't you make that shirt your best shirt forever?
No,
this is
I can't say hello. Exactly. We can't compare an object with a human being, actually.
So guys,
we can't really compare an object with a human being. Now you are saying, why can't I put on a shirt? Like, I understand that's logical question. You are saying in terms of a man, Abi. Now let's not put it in terms of a lady. Why can't that lady also want to also change that same shirt that she loves after 2 years?
Your wife too will be tired.
It's the man being selfish for wanting to explore. Why you don't want that's your same wife to also explore?
For me,
it's being selfish.
It's
selfishness.
It's not a matter of selfishness.
Okay, it's a matter of what?
It's a matter of realistic. Let us be realistic. It's a matter of reality. Let us be realistic about life. Let me tell you one thing. Why will I promise my wife that I love her? Okay. I love her, I love you 100%, and I'm still having concubine outside?
It's because you are not committed.
There's not a matter of commitment.
It's commitment.
The commitment is there. Girls,
it's not there.
Guy,
it's not. you won't even look outside. If you are disciplined, you won't even look outside.
The day a man of God joined the both of you together, immediately he joined the both of you together, you see a lady that is better than your wife.
That is
if you are disciplined, they will tell you
Let us be realistic.
you will actually see someone that is far better than you.
You guys
Access to marry her. What outside to go and be having?
What is the essence of promising love to the first wife in the first place?
Okay,
and you continue to love her forever. She's not the owner of the only. She will not be the only one that you.
You are not the only owner of the love for your wife.
You alone.
wow.
On a normal ground, how will it sound? A lady should be having more than 2 guys. Sounds good for
you
a
to
man.
be having more than.
Excuse me. It sound good for
my
a man.
brother. It's selfishness.
It's not matter of selfishness. It's matter of reality.
Okay, guys, please check. You can just check my video, side attraction. If I find, I will put it in the description box. I'll put the link in the description box. Side attraction in marriage. Because the fact that you married somebody, no matter how beautiful your wife is, no matter how handsome your husband is, you will definitely see somebody who is better than them. Now, let me come. You were saying something that, you feel like if you are wearing a shirt for long, you want to change the shirt. Now you have been working here. Sometimes you feel like you don't want to come to work, but you change your job. You are committed to your job because you signed to be committed.
If a better offer is available,
yes, but you don't just
leave.
You don't just live like
yes.
that. Okay, that's it. So that is where committed. It's not easy. You have to be committed to your wife. It's not as if it's easy. Everybody, you see somebody that is better than your wife. You see somebody that is better than your husband. Something attracted to your wife, right? Something attracted to your girlfriend. David is not married, so
that's what is happening. The reality is not there yet. The reality is not there yet.
Okay. What of those other men what of those other couples that they are married for like 50, 30 years and it's just one? What do you
actually think they don't see somebody who's better than their wife?
Don't you think they don't see someone better than
It's a good question. It's a good question.
Yes.
I told you this thing is a matter of choice. Choice and reality. We should all know that. We should have it at the back of your mind. That's what I want to let you know, that is a must. A lady can never satisfy a man.
So you are saying men are polygamous in nature?
That's the reality. That's the reality.
And it's wrong.
That's the reality.
It's just you guys are just owning.
It's not the matter of owning. It's not the matter of money.
You are not disciplined.
Everything is not all about sex. It's not all about sex.
It's because first wife is not satisfying your sexual urge. Yes,
it's not the matter of sex. It's not the matter of
why are you getting married?
Fun with a lady.
We
have a lot of things. You can't compare
like
lady A with in terms of their rational thinking, in terms of their logical thinking. You can't compare it together. They have different thinking faculty, and with that more value to your life.
Now, don't you think that lady too? She too can also choose. Now, this one is. It's
not normal. It's not normal for a lady to marry. It's not normal. It's abnormal.
Let me come in.
It's abnormal.
Now,
to be realistic.
Now you have your wife, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any mind? Like, do you have the intention of getting married to another wife?
To be realistic, the first day I met my wife, during the process of talking, I love you, I want to marry you, I let her know, babe, I want to marry you, but have it at the back of your mind, you won't be the only one that will marry.
Okay, I'm sorry to cut you short. That is good.
Yes.
Please, guys, check out for our videos where we shared some of the things you need to look out for before accepting a man proposal. Now, your wife cannot be angry because that is her belief. She actually agreed with what you said. You cannot compare. For me, when my husband wants to propose, when we were dating, we actually talk about these things. One wife, one woman, and we agreed on that. So, no going back. If a man said that to me, no, I will not even accept the proposal. So she's fine, she's cool with it, and she's okay. So I think everybody, he has his reason. But sorry, if you're going to be, you might not want to talk about that, but I think I would like it if you talk about it. If you want to, if you think, okay, you said you are still going to marry another wife, but what are the things that you can know that can make you to, like, how will I put it? you can still marry another wife, but what are the things that can prompt you to want to marry another wife? Is it most of the qualities that you see in your wife you want to see it, if you see it in another person you are still going to go for it, or probably another attribute entirely that will make you know maybe
or
your
wife is
knows
not enough,
or that one no, actually you might like somebody that is intelligent and somebody that knows how to cook, so you might want to go for a first wife that knows how to cook, and marry the second wife that is intelligent. You get?
I get.
I understand your message. Now, one of the reasons, like, don't let me make it myself personally One of the reasons, apart from the reasons I've mentioned earlier, that the issue of population, secondly, the issue of what again? I added population, and let's say what I've mentioned.
Yes.
Another point, valuable point is that let's look at the medical aspect of life. Think you are got married to a lady, she's doing fine medically, she's not that okay. Like, why
will you marry somebody who's not medically okay?
I'm not a god that would
you don't marry out of pity.
I love her so much. This incident started after the marriage, and the doctor had gave us different advice, like, my sister, my brother, this is how you're supposed to be doing it.
But this is how the
medical aspect of it. Like, okay, she's not that okay. Like, medically, she's not okay, and she's there. Will I divorce her because I did not love her? Because I love her, and I want to get married to another lady, or should I put it in my house, and I should be having affairs out there with another lady? What can you say about that medically?
No, medically,
I still love her 100%.
No, if you now that word, you're actually misusing the word love here. Now, if you love her 100%,
excuse me, what is love?
If you actually love her 100%, there are actually other ways to have kids. You can adopt.
Like, I should adopt.
Yes.
When I have access to marry another lady.
Why did you marry the one that can't actually produce in the first place?
Am I God?
You have options.
Are you God?
I married her. We made all tests, and everything was positive. Very nice.
This video,
things can change.
You can keep on opening.
Things are submissive to changes.
You can keep on opening.
Do you agree with that?
You can keep on opening.
The doctor advised us to proceed. A lady that you marry that she's having medical issue, let's say in terms of child or bringing, like, to bear more child. Should I go out there and I should go and do it illegally?
Why can't you be satisfied with what you have at home?
But what if you are the one?
What if you are the one that has the issue? Are you not saying that?
It's a good question.
Are you not saying that she is allowed?
It's a good question you asked. I love that question. If I'm the one, I have medical issue, and she's still with me for the moment. If she can cope, she's still going to stay with me. And if she cannot bear it anymore, she's free to go on a condition of divorce. You can't be in my house and still having access to another man.
But she can be in your house and you're having access to another man.
I'm a man.
Guys, we are going to have a part 2 of this video. Guys, his belief is you can have more than one wife, and your wife will not accept. But David said he believes you can you can have one wife and still love the wife and be committed to it. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. Wait for part 2. So guys, please do well to like this video, share this video. And please comment, guys, comment. When I had this argument, I said let me just on the camera, let's hear from them, and so that you can hear from you too, guys. So please like this video, share with your friends, share with your family members, and please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. Jamie, please tell them to subscribe. David, beg them to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, guys, what are you waiting for?
Please subscribe. Allah, subscribe. In the name of God, subscribe.
Thank you so much.
So guys, thank you.
We look up to your subscription. Please subscribe to our channels. Thank you so much.
And see you in another one.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.